Okay guys, hello, and today I'm doing another command block tutorials. And if you didn't see my first video, uh, the link will be down in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something. And this is basically going from the basics of command blocks to most of the stuff I know. And yeah, right now I'm gonna go over tellraw and some specifiers, if not all. And the first thing you want, if you didn't see my first episode, is /give. You want to get a command block, and you cannot find it anywhere in the creative inventory command block, but you can get it. So /give at p, which is the closest player, which is probably you since you're typing this, COMM, press tab and press enter. And I already have one, so I didn't really need another one. So the tellraw is /tellraw, which is the command, and you do tellraw at p, which is the closest player, or whatever specifier you want. And let's say if you want, you would, now in 1.9 they added that basically everything is in quotation marks, which is kind of annoying, especially to map makers, because in 1.8 they didn't have that. So, and it's kind of annoying to me because I'm really used to not having to do that and only having to do it in the text that you wanted. So, you do quotation marks, text, closing quotation marks, one of those things. I never remember what they're called. And let's say you want to say hello world to the closest player, and then you do closing curly brackets. And it says hello world. The thing that's better about this is that if you just use normal tell, it'd be tell closest player hi. It says at whispers to you, which is the command block, hi, and that can be annoying. So the thing that's better about this is map creators can do things like let's say you want Herobrine to be in your map. Herobrine, hi. If you want Herobrine to say hi, it will be like Herobrine just said hi. You can also do things like colors, so you can do comma, quotation mark, color, closing quotation mark, and let's say you want yellow. Well, now your color will be yellow. And wait, okay, so one thing that's also good about that is that one thing cool about that is that you can do something like this: color yellow, and it will look like Herobrine joined game. And you can make it look like you left game by doing Guy 2003 join game, or you can do left game. But let's say you want it to be, let's say I wanted it to say Guy 2003 left game hi. For some random reason I just picked hi. But you wanted, or let's say you wanted game to be red and the rest to be yellow, or several different colors. You do you can't do several different colors. You can't do color red. Can't do that. Well, you can, but it will just cancel out all the rest of the stuff that's all the color that's before it. So what you can do is you can add extra content by typing extra and putting a square bracket, which is basically extra whatever's next, but then normal text is in doing the text is normally in the curly brackets. So then you do a curly bracket, and then you do text. Let's see. Let's say, oh, I'll just do game. So you want the game to be evil, so you made it red. You could do color dark red. and you also need to even out all of your curly brackets and square brackets. So it would say Saiga 2003 left game, and I deleted the color yellow, comma. You do comma before every single different attribute, I think you would say. So Saiga 2003 left game, and that's my name. So if I did slash say at p, it would say Saiga 2003, which is me. So yeah, that's really useful, and you can do all sorts of different things with this. But before I will also show you how to do a specifier. Let's say you wanted to say let's say you wanted Herobrine to say Herobrine, and you wanted that to say, you want Herobrine to say hello, and then you wanted it to be hello closest player. Well, you do you could do your color and whatever, but I'm not going to do that right now. You do extra, do this extra, and then you do select selector, which is another word for specifier, in command block, and you do that was my sticky keys, kind of annoying. Might turn that off sometime. But and you do whatever you want your selector to be. So let's say closest player. So that should say hello Saiga 2003. So let's say I wanted it to say hello all of the entities that are in the world. Now I'm an entity in the world, but let's say I dropped sandstone, which is another entity. Hello, item tile sandstone default and Saiga 2003, and it will say hello. Yeah, so I can spawn a spider, and it will say hello Saiga 2003 and spider, and kill a or whatever. I'll just let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's kill a type equals spider, and that will bring me into my next subject, which is specifiers. Now specifiers can be are very useful, because let's say you wanted to, let's say you had a scoreboard set up, and I will go over that in a different episode, and somebody has 1 point. Well, you want somebody, let me put it this way. Let's say somebody has 1 point of, let's say they got a point for whatever. Let's say they have a point of anything. Like, I'll set up a scoreboard, objectives, add, let's say score. I'll just do score, dummy, and I'll make the, well, I'll go over that in probably the next one. So I'll do scoreboard, set display, objectives, set display, sidebar, score. So it's, let's say I give myself a score slash, well, I won't do that right now. Scoreboard, I will. Players, add, Saiga 2003, score 1. So now I have a score of 1. So let's say you wanted it to, you wanted a specifier to give closest player, but let's say you wanted it to be the closest player that has a score. You could do closest player score, then you do an underscore, then you do the objective name, and then you can do minimum equals 1, or if you don't do anything and just do equals 1, that'd be the maximum. So anyone who has a minimum score, the closest player who has a minimum score of 1 will get a diamond. or diamond. Just got nothing. Diamond. Let's say you want somebody who has, let's say you put minimum score 0. Well, I get a diamond because I have more 0 and I have more than the minimum. Let's say you want it to be a maximum. Equals 0. That's the maximum. Now let's say the maximum is 1. I get a diamond. Let's say the maximum is 2. I still get a diamond because the maximum I have less than the maximum. So you can also do several different using a comma. You can do several different specifiers. So I'll do another score. Then I'll do minimum or equals 1. So now I'll have to have 1 because the minimum is 1 and the maximum is 1. So let's say I set my score to 2. That player cannot be found because there's nobody that has that score. Let's say I set my score to 0. That player still cannot be found. There are several different specifiers. Let's say you want to give everyone who's in creative a diamond. Now I'm in creative, and I'll get a diamond. Let's say you make it in, I think 2's adventure. Well, I'm not in adventure, but let's say I do /game mode 2. I'll make it game mode 0 because in game mode 2 you can't set anything. So let's say I am in game mode 0 and I want a diamond. Well, it will give the closest player that is in survival a diamond. You can also do XP equals 2 /game mode S. Oh, I have 7 XP /game mode C. So let's say I make it XP equals 8. I think this is a maximum. No, this is a min. This is a minimum. XP. That's probably a maximum. So I'll make my XP, I'll make it 3. Okay, so I don't remember that one. There is a way, and I will put it in the next episode, because I never really use that one, because whenever I do make games and things like that, I don't use XP in them. There's also, there's several other specifiers, like there is, oh yeah, there is, let's say you do @e, which is every single entity, and let's say you want to give every single entity that's the type equals zombie. Zombie. And give every single zombie a diamond. Well, there aren't any zombies, but let's say summon it, time, set, night, the night, do /summon zombie. And let's say I do this. That wasn't really. Here, I'll do I'll kill all the entities that are zombies, because you can't really do a zombie. So it kills all the zombies. It doesn't kill spiders, but it does kill zombies. So it will only kill zombies. But let's say I make it to be spider. It will only kill spiders. Should really turn mob drops off. There. Do mob drops. Nope. Mob drops. No. Okay, I guess it's do mob loot. Do mob loot. False. Okay, no. Okay, that's good. So, you can also do a count. Let's say you only want to kill count equals 3. Let's 3. Let's say you only kill 3 spiders. So I'll spawn 1, 2, 3, 4. It will only kill 3 spiders. And I think it does the closest spiders to the farthest spiders. There is a pattern to how it does it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But, you can do many different things. Like you could do at A. Give at A. Let's say you want to give let's say you want to give a diamond to 3 players. Well, there's only 1 player right now because this is single player. Let's say there were 4 players, only 3 would get diamonds. Let's say you want to give, I think at A still does the 3 closest. Let's say you want to do random at R, which is target random player. You can, it usually only does 1, but let's say you want to do 3 random players. So let's say you're doing like a lottery type of thing. It will give 3 random players a diamond. So you can do things like that. You can mix them. You mix different specifiers together. And I will go over some more in my next episode, like the XP one. And I think there are some that I forgot, because I don't use all of them very much. There's not really a need to use some of them in things I do. But yeah, that's about it. And I might do a special video today or someday where I do a, see how long it takes me to, using command blocks. I'll do like 15 minutes and see, using command blocks, what I can make in 15 minutes right in front of you guys, and kind of teach you how to do it, which is kind of ahead of what we're getting to right now. But yeah, thanks for watching, and like for more. See ya.